Hello, beautiful people. This is Supramental Vlog
Hello.
with Moroshka.
Yes.
And while the whole world is very busy discussing Jeffrey Epstein files, to the extent that they completely forgot about war in Ukraine, about the uprising in Iran, about the massacre of poor Muslim people apparently were in Sudan, they are discussing Epstein files and saying how horrible. What are those like victims, survivors of the child abuse? What have they gone through? What have they gone through exactly, darling? Traveling to a luxurious tropical island on private jets, enjoying like 5-star quality accommodations and having some fun relationships with the most powerful and rich people of the world, thus like making their lives 100% better. What exactly? They survived?
They was eating people.
They were eating people. Yes. Hamas militants in the tunnels were eating people, and they are now discussing the survivors of the Epstein files, like survivors of the abuse of this horrible child molester, as if they were the same rank and level with the like Hamas hostages or other people raped by some maniacs. This is hilarious. All through the history of the world, the powerful leaders and the rulers have been enjoying the best females, including the young ones. Everybody knows it. 99% of the current elite doing it. Some doing it like some hiding it more successfully, others less successfully, but everybody is doing it. And we are having such an outcry. Wow, what a problem, what a problem. Instead of focusing on the real issues like stopping the wars. But anyhow, we are now here preoccupied with less global affairs and more pertinent and more important to our small household here. We got a new addition to our technical family coming to replace the old one, which still operational. Can you hold it stronger, darling? For me to push the button.
Okay.
This one is perfectly operational, professional grade CO2 meter. But what we've purchased is a gem and a hoax all in one package. This is a very special device. Presentation mode. Where are you going, darling? Which is an air quality detector from China, for which we paid around $10. And it arrived from China on the night of the day before yesterday, I think. And I switched it on. All the parameters, huge number of readings, starting with the regular temperature and humidity, and then going to particle matter, 3 different sizes of particles measurements, CO2, HCHO, which is the formaldehyde, and then the organic volatile compounds, and CO, which is this poisonous carbon monoxide gas, and carbon dioxide as well. So we did a bit of testing, all the parameters reading. We burnt an incense stick and the particle matter reacted. I blew into the... Can you blow, darling, inside? This is the test for all. Here you go. 800 immediately, 900, and it's starting beeping even if you enable the alarm signal. It is shooting up to 1000 to 2000 if you blow inside it, so it's kind of working for carbon dioxide detection. So I thought it's a gem for $10. We're now having comprehensive air quality monitoring.
Beautiful.
Compact, beautiful. Battery life, amazing. Internal built-in like lithium-ion battery. Fully charged, can support the device, make it like running for at least 1 day. I think full day, 24 hours is an easy.
Yes, why we need this huge expense?
And then on this optimistical note, I went to sleep. In the morning, this one was working all through the night, sitting on my table. Unfortunately, we bought the most cheap variety, the cheapest variety of this 10-in-1 sensor. It doesn't have any computer or app connection, so no Wi-Fi, no way to log and put out the graphs of the change. But whatever, I went up to the bathroom with it, took a shower, and then humidity rose. I checked humidity, yes, 80%, everything wet, all good. And then I checked the pollution readings, and pollution readings were huge. 2000 on CO2, huge readings, bad readings on formaldehyde and organic compounds. Everything was I started running around the apartment like crazy, taking measurements everywhere. We have weird thing going on with the air quality sensor. And it was bad. And it was like also many things combined and coincided. Right now we have -20 unprecedented temperatures. So our ventilation stopped functioning, like it's now in intermittent mode. Pushing the fans only once in a while, like once in 20 minutes, then it can go off for half an hour. So like the buildup of toxic pollutants in the air is happening. So I thought maybe ventilation is off and we're getting the seepage of air from the technical adjacent rooms, which are like totally disregarded by the construction.
You start checking our
I was checking our extraction fans, which we have 2 outlets in this cylinder here and underneath in our kind of fireplace in the grill here. And the readings were off the charts, also like bad 3000 CO2. I started running around. I said, maybe we should evacuate to the countryside. The pollution has gone through the roof. I went to the technical room, checked there was 4000 on the readings. I continued running about, but then it was like the only good outcome of all this running around was that I finally plugged the holes in the extraction pipes, and now we don't have the backdraft from this technical room outside, which has, by some weird quirk, like an omission by the construction builders, they have the whole extraction shafts from the whole like 10 stories of the apartments below us. They are emptying the air into the technical room premise, which is like adjacent next wall behind this wall over there. And so it's heavily polluted because there's no outlet. This is against all like fire safety and environmental norms, just like Russia being Russia. They built something crazy. I'll tell you the story maybe a bit later, because they like built 2 additional stories on our apartment block without any planning or thinking. So I plugged the stuff and finally I found out and calmed down a little bit. And we found out that these measurement sensors, they are kind of okay, but they are wonky. They can be thrown off balance by other chemicals, not just CO2. Can you show, darling? For example, any perfume. If you spray some perfume or the essential oil, this is hugely expensive natural essential oil. Erotica mix by, what's the company, darling? Some well-known European company called Styx.
Okay, you see?
Put a bit on your finger and just wave a little bit next to it. Number is 459 for the CO2.
Nothing changed, nothing changed.
And you put something on you?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Wet your finger. Like this. Now it's going.
Okay.
You see, immediately reacting. 700. There's no CO2 in the essential oil. It's just crazy, like misreading and interference. And the TVOC, maybe it's accurate because this is volatile organic compound. So 1.5 milligrams per cubic meter of air may be okay. But formaldehyde shooting up also.
Here, no.
This one, professional never reacts to this. So like this one stays at 600, which is a little bit too high. But anyhow,
And here
it's normal for apartment. This one already
600.
shot to 2500. So if you buy the stuff, guys, from AliExpress or Alibaba or wherever in China, Tokopedia, Ozon, what's this, Amazon in United States, and the model is ZNMT13. Don't expect too much from it.
Erotica.
Like,
Erotica mix.
take it from a pinch of salt. It's nice and flashy and can provide you with some reading. It does react to some pollutants like to smoke or something, but don't like take its readings when the CO2 is shooting up to 3000 and start like choking on air, because air can be still good. There are like perfume can trip it off. Weirdly, we tried alcohol. The good sensor does not react because it doesn't have any sensor for alcohol. And alcohol doesn't make it go off. I was just like flashing about the whole cotton swab full of rubbing alcohol around the stuff. No change in the readings. But for the regular perfume, high quality like French perfume or this essential oil, immediately trips it off. So like this one is good, but the readings cannot be trusted 100%. We are a little bit relieved, and we are augmenting our ventilation with the micro ventilation on the. And yeah, the moving out of the apartment is postponed, but still in the plans. We need to go to the healthy countryside, perhaps. What you say, darling? Which
Yes.
side?
Which healthy country you choose?
Healthy countryside, like southern side of the Gulf of Finland or northern, which you choose?
Maybe Portuguese.
Portuguese is
Naked
good.
beach.
Portuguese nude beaches. No, darling. Hard times ahead of us. No nude beaches. Portugal doesn't want us. We tried to apply in the Portuguese visa center. They said, please go on looking for the gaming machines on our website. This is literally what they said in Russian on their website. We have no like available slots for making an appointment to the visa submission process right now, but keep checking back on our website for available gaming machine slots or gambling machine slots. Some crazy. They couldn't even translate from Portuguese in the normal way into Russian. So Portugal is now very much under like doubt. They don't want us there. They don't want us there.
Bye bye.